Hello everyone, welcome to Nagesh Karuzgi Orchid School. I am Pooja Rajmane. I am your computer teacher. We started our lesson number 5. What is the name of lesson? Yes, Microsoft Word 2007. In that we discuss component of the Word. Right? Next, how to write in Word. Where we are writing in Word? Yes, in workspace. And which part of computer is useful for writing? Good. By using keyboard, we are writing in workspace. Now, in last period, we discussed how to select the single word and how to select the sentence or paragraph. How to write paragraph also. How to give the bold, italic, underline, that all effect to the word or sentence or full paragraph. Now we will see our next part. Now we will see how to give and what is the use of bullets and numbering. When we are writing, then there are numbers are there, means subtopics are there. That time we are using some bullets or sometimes we are using bullets or sometimes we are using numbers. Where we are using this and what is the use of this and how to use this in Word. We will see this. Bullets and numbering. Type of the following using bullets and numbering option in the ribbon. Where it is? In the ribbon. Type the text. How to write this text? Mercury, Venus. How to write? If we are writing as it is, then we must have to give every time, each and every time numbers. But instead of that, if we use the numbers and bullets option, then there is no need to write for each and every time numbers. We will see how to do. Firstly only write number. Where it is? It is here. You can see. This means these are symbols. We can use symbols. This symbol. These are symbol. Okay, and here are numbers. Here is Roman number as ABC, capital ABC, small ABC. This is capital and this is small also. And this small letter and bracket, small letter and dot. Means we can use any number or any symbols. We can use that type also. Okay, chapter wise. Now we will see how to give the number. See in your page number 46, there are 8 numbers are there. If you are writing without using the numbering option, then we must have to give each and every time number. Instead of, if we use the bullets and numbering option, then there is no need to write number. Then how to do it? Firstly, select the text. Then where to click? Yes, click on the bullets and numbering on the ribbon. Where it is? It is in the ribbon. Where it is in the paragraph portion. Bullets and numbering. And then select the desired bullets from the option and the text now appear as follows. Means if we select these numbers, then we will write when we press enter. See here, my first one spelling is complete, and when I press firstly, we will increase size. If I press the enter, then see what happened. What happened? Second number automatically came. Why? Why? Because we select the numbers option. Then which key? Press, yes, enter key. Got it? Instead of that, we can use bullets also. See here, where it changes. Firstly, each and every effect or if each and every changes, we must have to select. This is not a single word. We must have to select this all. How to select this all? Then press the cursor before the first letter of the word and then drag the mouse to the last letter and then select the number or bullets. Suppose we want this bullet. See here, this number it changes as a bullets or symbols. See. Got it? Clear everyone? Now we will see how to give the which effect now? Symbol effect. We select this symbol and we will write. Got it? These are symbols and these are numbers and these are symbols. Sorry, this spelling is wrong. N-E. Got it? These symbols also we can change as a number. How to do? Firstly select it and choose the number whichever you want. Got it everyone? We will select this. Means firstly before writing also we can select and then we write, or afterwards also after writing everything also we can change number as a bullets or bullets as a number. Till here, got it everyone? Now we will see how to save the document. How to save the document? Yes, loudly. How to save the document? Where is the save option? Good. Save option are in quick access toolbar also and in which button? In file button also or in office button also. In quick access toolbar there is a save option is there? No. Then how to take this? Click here and select on the or click on the save option. You can see save option is here. Now from file option or from the office button, how to save? Click on the file and then save. Then this type of window will be appear. Where we want to save? Firstly select the path where we want to save. On the desktop we can store anywhere in the computer. We can store in desktop, on desktop, downloads file or recent place. We can store anywhere and then afterwards if we already created one folder then we can store in that folder also. Otherwise here also we can create one new folder. How to create this? See here, where we are now? On the desktop. Where we are now? On the desktop. Now our fork number class is not, file is not there. We will firstly create this file. How to create this file? Here, folder. How to create the folder? This new folder. Then we will give name fourth. Got it? We can store more than one file in single folder. Then who is big, file or folder? Yes, folder is big. If we create one folder and store in that different file, then it is also easy to understand and easy to find out. That's why firstly we will create one new folder. We can give any name to that folder. We can give as a roll number to that folder also, but here we will give class 4th. Then select this folder. Then this folder is open, 4th number folder is open. Then here you can see file name. What is it? File name. We can give any file name. It is 5th number chapter. Then I will give here 5th chapter. We can give any name or any number to the folder also and to the file also. Till here, understand everyone? How to do? Firstly, click on the file option. Then which option? Save. Then this window will be appear. Then select the path where we want to save it. Then desktop. If folder is already created, then select the path of that folder also. If folder is not created, then here also we can create it. How to create? Select on the new folder, give the name which you want, open that folder and give the file name. Then 5th chapter, save it. Where is the file name display? On the title bar. 5th chapter. Got it? 5th chapter. Now, how to open the already exit file? We cut this file. How to open the MS Word? Loudly. Now it is our new MS Word, right? Now we want to open the already exit file. Already exist means what? This file is already in our computer. Means which file? This 5th number file now only we created. Now we want to open this file. How to open this already exit file? How to open? Yes. By using this option also we can open already exit file, and by using file or office button also we can open the already exit file. Then click on the file. Then which option we want? We want to open file. We don't want to save here now. We want to open. Then click on the open. Then same window will be appear. Where we stored it? We store on the desktop. And which folder? Loudly, which folder? 4th number folder. And what is the file name? Directly we can write file name here also, and directly we can select the path. You can see here the file. When I click here, then this file name is appear as it, and then click on the open. This file only we created. Yes or no? Yes. We will see one more time how to open the already exit file. Click on the file button, then open option, then select the path where we store this file on the desktop. Then folder name is 4th, and then select the file name and then open it. Got it everyone? How to save the file, how to open the already exit file. Now how to close the document. What is the use of close? Where is the close option? In the office button, or we can say file button. What is the use of this close button? We will see where it is. File and then close. What happened? This currently working Word is Microsoft Word is only close. Not all Microsoft Word close. See what is the use of close button? If you want to close only current active document, that time only we can use close option. When we are using close option, suppose we don't want this currently working document, that time we can close it. Now next one is exit. What is the use of exit? Where is the option exit? Yes, in file and then exit. Got it? What is the difference between the close and exit? Yes, loudly. Yes, close option only close the current active document is closed, but the MS Word window is still open. But when we press on the exit option, then MS Word window is also closed. Got it, everyone? Now one more option is there for close the MS Word. How to close the MS Word? How to close the MS Word? What is the first one option? Press on the exit option, then MS Word window is also closed. And we want to only close the currently active document, then we use the close option. And we want to exit from the MS Word, then we use the exit. Now one more option is also there. How to close the, means one more option is there for close the MS Word. How to close? What is it? First one is title bar, right? What is the title bar display? Title bar display the name of the document or where we are currently working is shown by using title bar. Now what is it? These three buttons are called as a, forgot everyone? Yes, right. These three buttons are called as a, don't forget again. These three buttons are called as a control buttons. In that, first one is for minimize, second one is for maximize, and last one is for close the window. Close the window. Now we want to close it. Then how to close it? By using this option? No. By using this option? No. This option is useful for close the document. How to close? Press this. Okay? How to close the MS Word? There are also two options, by using exit option and by using close option also. Now what we discussed in this full chapter, we will summarize it first. Why we are using MS Word? For writing or for typing letter, poem, stories, we are using MS Word. What is the feature? Why we are using the MS Word? We can create a document, we can change the font size, style, we can spell check, we can insert the images and pictures also, we can insert table, and MS Word allows you to enhance the look of the document by using the various options of the borders and shade. Now how to start the MS Word? Component of the MS Word. What is the use of this particular component? Now how to create a new document. Afterwards, how to write a paragraph. How to write a paragraph. Next, how to select a single word or how to select a more than one word, or we can say as a sentence or paragraph. How to give the effect bold, italic and underline. We can give these three effects at a time also, and by using different time also. Now how to change the font style, size and color. What is the use of numbers and bullets? How to save the document, how to open the already exit document, and how to exit from the MS Word. Got it everyone? Now what is the exercise for you? You must have to find out the answer of this question. What is the first one question? These all question in your book. What is Microsoft Word? What is meant by Microsoft Word? When you read this, then you must understand what is the answer of this question. Write the features of the Microsoft Windows. This answer is on page number 37, features of the Microsoft Word. Write the step to start the MS Word. How to start the MS Word. This answer is on the page number 38. Explain the terms. Ribbon, title bar, quick access bar and the office button. Means what is it? Yes, these are the components of the MS Word. These answers are from the page number 39, page number 39 and 40. Ribbon, title bar, quick access bar and the office button. Next one is write the step to save the document on the desktop. Where they want to save? On the desktop. How to save the document? Now only we discuss how to save the document on the desktop. On the page, this answer is from the on the page number 46. Next one is what is meant by font? Write the step to change the font's color, style and size. What is meant by font? And how to change the font style, font size and font color. Where is this answer? This answer on the page number 45. And last one question is, which key is used to type the text alternatively in capital or small letter? Which key is useful? Which key is useful for used to type the text alternatively in capital or small letter? Which key is useful on the keyboard? Yes, by using caps lock. Or if you want to capital or small by using the MS Word, then which option is useful? Yes, capitalizing the text. Got it? What is the question? Key. Key means what? Where are keys? On the keyboard. Then answer is caps lock. And one more question. Which option is useful for type the text alternate in capital or small letter? By using the MS Word in capitalizing the text. Option is there. In that we can do all letters capital, all letters small or all letters also in sentence case. Now anyone having any doubt? Good. Now we will solve skill sheet. From your skill sheet, open page number 15. What is the first one question? Yes, read everyone. What is the first one question? Don't see here and there. Read everyone. You need to hold a dash key with the letter to type that letter in capital. Means for writing all the letter capital, which key is useful? Yes, by using shift key also we can. What the answer? We need to hold, means continually hold. Which key is useful for writing the capital letter? Two keys are useful for writing, caps lock and shift key. But when we press the caps lock, then there is no need to hold this key. Then which key we require to hold continuously? Yes, shift key. Then what is the answer of this question? Shift. S-H-I-F-T, shift. Now second one, dash dash is the portion of the text typed continuously without pressing the enter key. Means when we are writing continuously in the workspace, what is called, what it called, without using the enter key when we are writing, what it called? Yes, good, it called as a paragraph. Next one, third one, the dash dash bar help you to scroll the content of the document. Which bar is useful for the scroll the content? In question there is answer, yes, scroll bar. Fourth one, the dash dash shows the name of document you are currently working on. So many times I told, which bar or where we can see the name of the document where we are currently working? Yes, it is title bar. Now next one is, dash dash allows you to create a document, save it and print any number of copies you want. Where we can type, means we can create a document, we can save it and we can take a print out. Means we can take a hard copy also. Where? Yes, in MS Word, Microsoft Word. Next one, the dash dash is located at the top of the Word window and has a various tool used to adjust the appearance of link in a document. Where it is? In a ribbon. The dash dash is a round button. Dash dash is a round button on the topmost left corner of the Windows with Microsoft Office logo on it. It is, now it is 2010 software we having, but in book it is 2007 and we having 2010. Then there is a file option, there is a no option, this round button, but what we call this button? It is Office button. Now last one, fill in the blanks is, the dash dash is the area in the document windows where you enter or type the text. Where we are typing the text or where we are writing in MS Word. What do you call that area? Yes, it is workspace. Now read with me everyone. You need to hold the shift key with the letter to type the letter in capital. Which key? Shift key. Next one, paragraph is a portion of the text typed continuously without pressing enter key. The scroll bar help you scroll the content of document. The title bar shows the name of document you are currently working on. MS Word means Microsoft Word allows you to create a document, save it and print any number of copies you want. The ribbon is located at the top of the Word window and has various tools used to adjust the appearance of link in the document. The Office button is a round button on the topmost left corner of the window with the Microsoft Office logo on it. The workspace is the area in the document window where you enter or type the text. Now, what is the homework for you? This, what you solve now, you must have to complete in skill sheet. If you not solve, if you not complete with me, then don't worry, I will send you one PDF that time complete it. Now read the lesson carefully. Thank you.